old buddy Mikerowchip here playing Trainz 2019 Platinum Edition. And this is TideWater Point, episode 27. Yeah, episode 27, you gotta love it. Now, we're here with Andrew, which is where we left off last time. Andrew just got done running all these coal cars, which he unloaded at the TideWater dock, which is over this way somewheres. And now he's got a new assignment, and that is to head up to TideWater Mills, which is a big grain company. Can you see it from here? No, it's over this way somewheres. And he's going to, it's not very far, so we're going to decouple him and send him over that way to service that industry over there. Okay, so supply it. Here we go. He's got his SD60 right here, and he's got an SD40-2. No driver. What? Okay. Alrighty. Now, I don't know which one is he sitting in. He is in the SD40, so that's good. I was going to move him to the SD40, but he's already there, so there's no need to. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. We're going to back him out of the yard here. This way. We're going to run him over to this track here so he can do a get on the bypass track for getting past TideWater Yard. Yeah, that's where we're going to put him. Yeah, we'll have him just clear this one right here. That should be good. Give the old two-finger salute to the fellas up here in the yard tower. You know, friendly stuff. And I got a medium approach, I believe. Isn't that what that means? Approach. It's just approach, not medium approach. Now, this time I got to be careful because last time I was coming across reds. And it was one of those stop and then proceed reds. And I was not stopping. I was blowing through it simply because I couldn't stop in time because I didn't realize it. But that's why they put the signals up, you know, so you pay attention to them. Not so you go past them and then go, uh-oh. Yeah, that's as bad. That's bad railroading is what that is, I'm afraid. There's no getting around it. Okay. There we go. That one. Let's put a 10 on. Let's put a 50% on there. 10 clicks. On the simulator. Okay. So he's going to go through here now. Very good. And then let's go. Now he's got a yellow, which is approach. Which means the next one's probably red. And it is. See that? This is a junction's not aligned. Okay. So it will be now. We're going to go this way. And then we're going to get a preview here. Get hit in the face. Oh, ow. Get up a little bit higher. So that don't happen no more. Yeah, then we're going to go past the crew. There's TideWater Mills there on our left. And then I got to be careful. Now, the last time I came down this track, I derailed because I was going a little cray-cray. There was a lot of cab sway, and I just, for some reason, decided not to acknowledge it. Okay, so everything's set. We can even increase our speed here a little bit. Speed limit is 25. Listen to those engines gear up. That's nice. And now, of course, that light is green. And down in the left-hand corner, if you missed it, Harry is stuck and is awaiting orders. Yeah, well, we're all waiting for orders, right? You're just going to have to wait until I give you those orders. Well, your new orders. It's like being day-to-day when they say some players can't play and due to their injuries, you know, whatever sport, and they say, well, they're day-to-day. We're all day-to-day, okay? That's not an excuse. Any one of us could go at any time. Suddenly, I feel as though this whole entire Trainz episode, number 27 here, has gone dark. Gone to a dark, dark place. Now, this whole line, this whole giant cut here on our right is going to have to be cut up by Thomas. And now Phillipe is stuck as well. I think they're all trying to get into River Point, I'm pretty sure. We sent a lot of trains over to River Point during the last episode. Now, Andrew, as I said, is on his way to TideWater Mills. And they want 12 cars loaded up and hauled away. Now, they have up there right now 19 cars. No, scratch that. They have 29 cars up there right now as I look at my spreadsheet. But they only want us to pick up 12 of them. And the 12 we're going to pick up are going to be 1,044 tons. And we're rated for 6,800 horsepower with these two engines, so that's going to be more than enough. Yeah, and then there's also an order in for Grayson Farms. Wait a minute, I got to drive my train. I'm going to admit, I blew the horn a little bit too late on that one. Okay, there we go. And there's an order for one hopper of grain at Grayson Farms that either Dave or Andrew are going to pick up. And now we can, speaking of picking up, we can pick up our speed here. There we go. And then River Point Refinery wants 22 cars of diesel to be picked up. Well, we got some jobs to do here. And I'll just keep sending my locals to these jobs until they can't carry anymore. And, yeah, we're going too fast now. Slow it down. There you go. That's better. And so I have my locals go around and pick these things up until they either A, run out of jobs, or B, they can't carry anymore on my 1 ton per horsepower. Somebody wrote me, I can't remember who it was now, but someone said that, when you, on flat ground, 1 horsepower per ton is fine, but when you start going uphill, you're going to want to rethink that. And that's the god-awful truth. It really is. Now, on most of the routes I run, there aren't real big grades. On the C&O Hinton, there's that big grade that goes up to the Hinton Hardware there in Hinton Yard, and I've had problems with the 44-tonners, but I really haven't had a problem otherwise. That person's absolutely right, because I also play Run 8, which I'm not showing right now, but in any of my series, but in Run 8, especially when you're playing the California, forget it. If you're going 1 horsepower per ton, it's not it. You could throw all the sand you want to. You can get an entire sandbox underneath your wheels, and it ain't gonna make a difference. They're gonna make it up that hill. But I haven't had a problem here in Trainz, so right now we're gonna stick to that. Now, maybe sometime in the future, I may run into a grade that's gonna cause me problems, and then we'll have to call and they'll have to send a helper engine out for us. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, just like we're crossing this bridge right now. Both metaphorically and an actual physical fact. All right. There is TideWater Mills up there on our left. Now I got an approach, right? Means, yeah, the next signal is probably red. But we're deviating off of the main here. Maybe that's why it's saying it. I think when you get a yellow like that, you're supposed to slow down to half speed, which I am not doing right now. I paid the price last time for my ignorance. Let's slow it down to 10 miles an hour now. Because as I look at it now, there's not a whole lot of sway in the cab. Not a whole lot of sway, but Okay, Maine Grain Corp. Here we go. Normally I'd put my conductor out and he'd switch that back to the main track, but we're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. We're going to live dangerous. The dispatcher knows to switch the track back to main whenever another train comes by. So. Nice and easy wins the race here. Harry and Phillipe are now both screaming. They keep getting on the radio. Well, I don't know how often it is. It seems pretty often, though, like every minute almost, it seems like. Yeah, we're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm driving the trains. I'm dispatching the trains. Gotta cut me some slack. I'm not noticing. Oh, now it's starting to sway a little bit more now. Oh, yeah, now we're getting some major swayage. That SD40 is kind of bouncing back and forth a bit. If it derails this time, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And again, for my purists, I know that normally you would not send a local up here, and then the local would be responsible for loading the cars. They would already be loaded. The local would be coming, would probably be dropping off some cars, empties, and picking up loaded. And then they would have their own, what do you call one of those things? Shunter. Yeah, they had their own shunter up here that would be, shunting their cars around and getting them into the correct places in order to fill them and all that other good stuff. But I kind of like doing it this way. The other way would be all right, but then I'd have to have even more on my spreadsheet to keep control of what my shunters are all doing. Oh, just a pain. So I prefer to do it this way. Not prototypical, but I like it. Of course, that's the beauty of simulations like this, is you can run it any which way you wish. If you don't like the way I do things, this may not be the channel for you, but in addition, you can buy this game, or maybe you already own it, and, you can run it any which way you want. Some people run very prototypical. I've seen some people run their railroads extremely prototypical, and that's fantastic. All right. I thought we were going to see a lot more sway than we actually did, although we're going pretty slow, so the sway is going to be minimal. Okay, let's jump off here now and prepare our conductor for throwing this switch right here. He's still on there right now. He hasn't gotten off yet. We get off before the conductor. There we go. There it is. Nice. It's going to hop back on. And around we go. Now, got the schmutz. All right, where are we going to pull these off now? They got a lot of cars here. This one's really short right here. But this one here is kind of following this track out. Why did I park them like this? I do not like it. But anyway, so we're going to pull them off of here. So let's see. No. We're going to pull them off this middle track. Well, the real reason is because it seems like it's kind of close right here. And now we got these butted all the way back. Oh, yeah, we do. Well, not really. We got a little bit of room, but okay. We're going to pull off 12 of them, and then we're going to shove them underneath here, and you can see the little nozzles. Oh, yeah, that's nice here, huh? We will fill probably all 12 in one shot. So he won't be here very long. It'll be a fast job. Back up to the rear one, the rear vehicle. Looking into the future, he's probably the one. It won't be Dave. It'll probably be Andrew here that'll get to go to Grayson Farms, which is further down the tracks. So, yeah, we're going to have him pull out this way. We're not going to have him run around, in other words. We're going to have him hook up on this end, and he'll pull him out this way because he's going to go further down the same track. We'll have to back out onto the main, but then we'll be going in that direction. So that's how we're going to do it. All right. Look out, farmers. Here I come. Did set these right now, right? Yeah, and yeah. Oh, okay. Let's jump down now. Take a view of a yard guy. You know, yard guys. There we are. Couple on up. Nice. Okay. Now we got to count back. What did I say? 12? I did say 12. What am I doing? Okay, here we are. We got to count back 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are the ones we got to pull out now, or up to here anyway. So let's pull them up. Here we go. So this is 12 right here, right? I'm pretty sure that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is. Okay. I can count, sort of. Well, I don't think it's so much that I can't count as that I can't remember what I just counted. Yeah. That's the real problem. By this time, though, we're not going to follow the switch. We're going to leave it back a little bit further so we have access to this outer track. Not that it makes any big deal because, I mean, it doesn't matter what track you pull the empties from. But let's be professional to some extent. About right there should do her. That'll do. So let's apply this. Couple that, and let's go for it some more. There we go. So we got all 12. Then we're going to head back to the front end here. So 14 cars. Because, again, as always, it counts the engines in the total car length. So that is right. Because 14 minus the 2 engines, that's going to be 12, isn't it? Where's the switch? Is it in the shadow? I just can't see it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. I see it now. Throw that switch that way. Okay, and then we're just going to put it on track 1 here to begin with. Why not? To here, the first one we're going to put on. You can see they got grates on the floor, so if any of the grain misses, it goes in there. And they can, recycle it. Okay, this is a horrible shot to have here. We should be back down on this end, should we not? Here we go. I think I had to redesign this. Did I put this down here? I can't remember. I kind of remember doing this road, trying to redesign the road or whatever. I don't know. I don't want to take credit for something somebody else did, but I think I redesigned this. Alrighty. There we go. Is that going to do it right there? Let's see what we got on the other end. I got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. Yeah, there's no way we're going to fit 4 in there. So we'll go with 3. That's fine. So we'll apply and move it forward. Those are set out. Here's one of those. I should have switched that switch out, right? That's one of the default N3V ones, isn't it? I don't know. So I definitely did these tracks. Because that looks like a something I would do. There we go. We are. And now let's back it up onto here. You get the next 3. So they fit 3 each. There's 4 tracks. That's 12. Well, isn't that fortuitous? That worked out nicely. Alrighty. Move this one into here. I promise you, I didn't work it out that way. The computer said 12, just random, my spreadsheet. I did not work it out so that I could set them all out in one shot. Ready? There's those 3. Very good. Apply. Decouple. Take her forward. There we go. But now we got to back up to what switch next. This one here. Weird that I put it on this side of the track. I have to get in here. I like these switches a lot better. I have to get in here after we're done here and switch those out for those there. They're just much nicer. This switch really should be on the other side. In my mind, why would you stand in between tracks? Seems more dangerous. I mean, sometimes you got to do it. I don't think this is one of those situations. And a clearer view as you're standing on this switch here. Standing at that switch. Again now. Don't start thinking I know what I'm talking about. But in my mind, it seems like if you're standing here and you got trains, coming here, it could be harder to see. But if you're standing on this side, you got a much better view of what's coming at you. Here we go. Yeah. It's going nicely. Wait, wait. Don't do that. There we go. Stop those right there. Buy Ute fuel. Oh, yeah, Ute. Okay, then we'll come over here. Apply. Decouple. Take her forward. My conductor's just walking back and forth inside here now. Decoupling trains. Closing angle cocks, as they are called, the things that control the air. Each car on either side has angle cocks that you can either stop the flow of air or start the flow of air. And it's all simulated in Run 8. Here, not so much. Although I think on some of the cars, when you decouple them, you get that sound. That would be when the air hoses are broken between each. And if you don't close the angle cock on the one that you're pulling away, not the one you're setting out, the air will just be constantly leaking. The last car in the consist that's being pulled around has the angle cock turned off, the off position, so that it doesn't. Whoop, too fast. So that it doesn't continually spew air. Why is that hard for me to say? Continually spew air. Spew, that's a fancy word. We're going to ride this one in. Because why not? Duck down here so we can squeeze in here. And there we go. We're there? Let's check it out. We should be there, right? Nope. We're not, though. We should be, but guess what? We're not. Let's back it up just a little bit more. Get it over that grill there. There we go. Now we are filling. Now is he blocking the service road? You can squeeze by, right? All right, we could push it back just a little tad bit further. You know the farmers are going to complain. They're a bunch of complainers. I know because in my other series I am a farmer and I complain all the time. All right, there we go. So that is a beautiful thing. All right, so Andrew's turn is now done. He's done his thing by setting these 12 cars out here at TideWater Mills. And I'm going to put you guys on pause so we figure out what we're doing next. Jessica was just given the go-ahead to enter River Point Yard. She's not one of my locals, so it's not really her turn. It's Jeff's turn. Jeff's at their River Point Yard shunt, the switcher engine, and he is going to have to cut this train up here. And that's what he's doing. I cheated. Well, was it really cheating? I don't know. But I went ahead and made sure all the switches were set correctly before you guys got it. I really don't think that's cheating, but then again, I'm the one who brought it up, so maybe I really do think it's cheating. I don't know. Now, this is unusual, or is it? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I thought this was over the next track and it's coming up as a approach. Okay. Slow it down just a little bit here. Take a look from this angle. She's got two GP38-2s slashed back to back. One in the old paint scheme, one in the newer paint scheme. Although the logo isn't the newest. I think their newest logo now is still the boxcar one, right? I'm sure I've talked about this before. There we go. 53 cars is what she's hauling into River Point Yard. Underneath the gantry there. Yeah, we know, Harry. Now, after Jessica drops this off, she is going to head over, as always, to TideWater, where she'll be serviced. The problem is that, as we've been seeing, Harry and Phillipe have been crying to get into River Point, so we're going to have to get them out of the way. We're going to do a little bit of dispatching, in other words. All right. Hard to believe it, I've moved all these cars. At one point or another, I done did it. Somebody over here working the gasoline at Marathon. Forget who that was. I remember doing it, though. I can't remember the name of the driver that was doing it. Here we go. Take a look backwards once again. Oh, right in time to get smacked by that bridge. Yeah, sure. That's pretty much the same view we saw last time, except in a different part of the yard. Now we got a full stop on the gantry, as we should. With those other engines, I can see them sitting down the track now. All right, let's slow this down. Stop it right there. Yeah, it's a lot of weight. Give me some Indy brake. Give me some auto brake. There we go. We broke it all. All right. So, before we can send her down there, we're going to have to take care of these fellers. What do we got here? We got 3 fellers trying to get in here. Oh, that's right, because that's Andrew. That I did. No, that's not Andrew. Andrew's. Okay, well, we'll figure out who these fellers are. Who's this? Let's start with this guy. This is Dave. Where's Dave trying to go? I don't know. Dave is trying to go to Purdue Grains, because that's what he has to work next, is Purdue Grains. Okay, so in order to do that, wait a minute. I hit the wrong button here. What the haystacks? There we go. All right, thank you. Hit the wrong button on my spreadsheet. All right, so Purdue Grains is going to be off to the right here. He's going to have to pick up those cars first. We'll just shuffle him off to Buffalo here. But, really, the Purdue Grains is not in Buffalo. There we go. Yeah, we'll just shuffle him off this way now. What side do we want him on? Let's decide that later. Let's just stick him on this track right here for right now. Although this one might be in the way of somebody else trying to get through here. So let's stick him on this track right here. That sounds like a winner. It's got his what? That's an SD70, isn't it? ACE. I should recognize it by now. I have enough of them on this route. It's an SD70 ACE. Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got to put it in the right... there we go. Doing the old train shuffle here. The old local get out of the way kind of a thing. The trains will squeeze up behind me. We'll take a look at them. Yeah, look at it. Squeezing up behind them. They're both long hood forwards. Firing up the engine. That C30-7 is putting out a usual smog of... Oh, what did I just swear? I was going to say mushroom cloud. And something else came out. Sorry. I'm sorry. Should I bleep that out in post? I don't know. Maybe not. We're all adults here, right? I mean, I'm not gonna swear like a sailor or anything. I got upset about the amount of smoke coming off his engine, evidently, and that's how that happened. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. The old underpass here. And the old flaming mattress. Gotta love that. Okay. Alrighty, so we'll bring him onto this track. And we'll slow him down and we'll leave him right there. He's kind of out of the way. Okay. So that's train number 1 out of the way. I think there's only 3 waiting. I thought there were only 2. This is Harry right here, isn't it? Yeah, it's Harry. What's Harry doing here? Harry, what are you doing? Let's look at your switch list. Harry is coming to pick up one of the tracks, isn't he? River Point Container. Yeah, he's coming to pick up, in fact, he's coming to pick up track 9, is it? Didn't write it down. What? Okay, so we're, pretty sure. I don't know. Is it track 9? I don't know. Let's go. It's this track right here, probably, right? Which is track 7. What track is this? It's track 8. Okay, so this is track 8. Now, this is what he's picking up. Purdue Grains, River Point Container. Now, why did I switch that off? Oh, hold on, folks. Here we go. Purdue Grains. He's got River Point Container. And then he's got more Purdue Grains on there. Has he got a River Point TOFC? He does. Okay, yeah, so this is the one he's picking up here. I gotta start writing these down. Instead of just leaving them out like that. So we're gonna write down track. I'm typing in my whatchamacallit right now. Look at the view, isn't that nice? Track 8, River Point. There we go. That's what I gotta start doing. I just changed the way I do my spreadsheet a little bit. So here he's coming to get track 8 River Point. We got to put that on his switch list from now on. I'm getting enough trains now, or it's getting confusing. All right, so we're gonna we'll just have him lash up to those. Yeah, and then no, yeah, go this way. Switch that one that way. Yes, then here, over here, and then up there. Okay, that's what he's doing here. I was able to figure it out. Oh, except I didn't figure that out, did I? Yeah, that's the train I was on that consists. I got to go back to Harry. I got to actually click on Harry. There we go. Okay. Let's back Harry into... Although they think he's going forward right now, don't they? Let's change him around. There we go. So I can put the reverser in the right direction. Here we go. Got a little more juice to that. Gets near 15. That's nice. He's going to come into the yard. And again, we're doing all of this dispatching here to make room for Jessica. That's Jeff right there. He's the guy that's got to break this incoming train up. And there's that one engine I was talking about that's working Marathon. I forget who that is. Who's working Marathon? Is that a Dare over there? I think it is a Dare. Dare is working. I just got to look through their switch cards, switch lists, to see which one's doing what. It may seem like sometimes I don't know what I'm doing, but that's only because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I figure it out eventually. Okay, here we go. Slow it down. Slow it down a lot more than that. Too fast to connect. There we go. All right, so he's now in place. That's train number 2. Looking over here at Jessica, she's still got a red. Because now we got this feller. Who this? This is Phillipe. Of course, he was the other guy that was crying, right? And he's bringing this over to River Point, which means all of this has to be shunted. So, stop. You're annoying me. Okay, he's revving his engines there. So this all has to be shunted. So I brought that other train in just before this one got here, which is inconvenient, but at the same time, you know, these kind of things happen with trains. So now what we're going to have to do is what? Oh, boy. So we're going to have to... Okay, now these tracks are open. It's not an oh, boy. I just can have him come in here on track 3, right? Yeah, why not? And then when he's done here... Let me go back. Sorry. I'm not making you dizzy. Then when he's done on track 3, after these have been shunted, then he can go up this way, pull it this way, and then back them onto track 3 going this way, right? I could leave them there on track 3 and let Jeff pull them over there. I got, solutions. Then once he's pulled in here, we'll have to see if there's another train waiting. I don't think so. Okay, so we're going to have him go crossover there. Go that way. Yeah, no. All right, is what's his name far enough back? I'm going to say no. I probably left him there thinking, no other train's going to come in here. See, this is what the problem is. Now we got to back up Jeff to get him out of the way of... Who's that, Dave? David? Somebody. There we go. Just leave him right there now. So I switched it to track 3 already, right? Yeah, I did. We'll just park him on track 3 for right now. God, I love this. I love it when my trains get bogged down like this. It is so much fun moving these trains around like this. I love it. All right. No. That's right. He thinks he's long hood forward. There we go. Now he's Uh-oh. He's pulling. Let's put some sand down for him. Put some sand down. Really? What is this? This is a SD80 Mac, and he's having problems? Remember earlier in the episode I was saying that one guy said you're going to need more than 1 horsepower per ton? I said he was right, and now I'm really starting to see he's right. How much is he pulling here? He's pulling, 2,900 tons. While he's struggling, let's see how much this is rated for. It's rated pretty high. It's an SD80. It's 5,000. All right, well, let's give him some more. Give him more juice. All right, stop the bell. You've done more than enough with the bell. He is starting to move it now, but I'm kind of shocked that it's taking this much. It's a pretty long train, and it's around a lot of curves, so you got a lot of flange friction going on. That's what may be our case here. That SD80 Mac. Come on, baby. Who is this again now? This is Phillipe. I keep calling him Dave. Phillipe's driving this one. All right, Phillipe's got to call up to the office, see if he's got permission to drop the hammer on this throttle.
Roger, do I have permission to drop the handle on this throttle?
Yeah, drop that. Go ahead and drop that hammer. All right, let's go. 100%. that subscriber who told me I need more. He's smiling right now, isn't he? Or she, I think it was a he. Pull, baby, pull. Alright, if we don't speed up here pretty soon, you know what we're going to do? What if we send down Jeff? Or we could send down Jessica. Huh? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is funny. Or I could cut it and come back. Cutting it and coming back doesn't sound like fun. Let's okay, shut it down. Shut it down. You gave it a shot. It didn't work. Let's move up Jessica. Jessica's going to get involved. Of course, if Jessica would be on the other side, but I think track 2 was clear, right? That she can run back down track 2. Okay. Those helper engines that I say I never need to use, guess what? I need to use them. Let's see if this makes a difference. That'll be an interesting experiment. Jessica, you got an additional duty. You got to help Phillipe get into the yard here. Now, there's no way that the handbrakes were on, right? Yeah, they turn off automatic. Okay. So we're going to apply. Do this. Her bell is also awfully quiet. Okay, so let's make sure everything's set here. That's incorrect. That's incorrect. She's going to come over here. She's going to come over here. She's going to lash up onto here. And we'll see what we can do. Okay. Don't worry, Phillipe. Jessica to the rescue. I'm looking over at our time. I'm over the 45-minute mark, although most of my videos seem to be around 50 to an hour. So what we'll do is rescue Phillipe here, and then we will call it a day for this episode. Of course, the other question is, are they all going to fit on track 3? Is this thing too long to fit on? I'm thinking this thing's too long to fit on track 3. The yard at TideWater is much longer than the yard here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll have to figure it out. Okay. So let's lash up here. Do the old couple thing. Okay, now, which way are they facing? Right? Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Look at that. Yeah, we already got 1 mile an hour. So this is working. I imagine it's got to be the flange, right? I mean, he made it all the way here from TideWater, although that's not a very big distance, but okay, we got it going now. Woo! I guess I could have kept it backing up, because technically both engines are backing up. They're not going forward. But, what difference does it make? Okay. Oh, geez, yeah, but I got to make sure the tractor's head back the right way. Otherwise, they're going to go right back onto the inbound track. Here I am laughing it up, enjoying myself. Okay, you know what we're going to do, too? We'll follow it down. So I guess it won't make a big difference, but I was going to say we should throw it's already thrown that way. It's already thrown this way. And then, yeah, we're going to have to stop here. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Yeah, didn't know it was that long. Okay. Well, we'll have Jeff pull it off there in a few minutes. Yeah, that's some bad railroad. I'm going to get some nasty letters from the county, I'll tell you that right now. And that train sat there for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You're only supposed to block those signals for 5. Yeah, fine as 10 grand. All right, how many cars we got on this sucker? 60 cars. So they're not going to fit here. The 55 don't fit. There's no way 60 are going to fit. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do with those extra cars. Yeah. I mean, I could just stick after Jessica heads back to TideWater. Could just have, well, maybe he pulls up forward enough up to the gantry. That might be enough after she decouples and gets on track 2 here. We'll have to see. It's a big mess. I'm going to call the manufacturer of this SD80 and say, 5,000 my butt. If they ask me a question, what kind of horsepower to tonnage rating are you going with? That's when you start saying stuff like, what? I don't understand. Because you know they're right. Okay. All right, let's stop it right here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so what we got to do now, apply the handbrake. Pull her forward now. There we go. Yeah. Put her on track 2 there. Then we're going to go back and see how far we're sticking out. I'm sure she's not going to have enough room to go to TideWater. But we'll check it out. We'll do our due diligence. This episode's gotten crazier than I thought. We're going to switch her around, too, because she's actually in this engine right here. We shouldn't have switched it around in the first place, but what are you going to do? Live and learn, I suppose. All right, now we're just going to pull her onto this track here, which will then allow Phillipe here to pull further down the track here if he needs to, which I think he's going to, in order to clear the way for Jessica. All right, Jess. Stop her right there. Let's fly down to the other end of River Point Yard. What do we got? Oh, my God, yeah. Oh, my God, yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, this is a problem. Oh, boy. What are we going to do now? Well... there's no way, because he could only pull up to about right here. I mean, I suppose we could... Oh, geez. We could divert him onto this track, but not until Jeff moves this out of the way. We could divert him onto this track. and just park him up over there. This is a major, major problem. Okay, so you know what? I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to end the episode. That's what we're going to do because great oogly moogly. I don't know what I'm doing. No, I do. I mean, well, you make your own judgment, right? So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun. We did a lot of dispatching here at the end. I kind of like that a lot. Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you give me a comment? If you like the dispatching or not, I love it. It's cool. Yeah. And if you don't like the way I dispatch things and you think I've really screwed the pooch on this one, well, this just may not be the channel for you.